So what I want you to do now is I want us to take off the past and we're going to put on the future. Welcome to Rethink Your Routine at Home Edition.
My skincare routine is non-existent. It consists of trusty baby wipes, which is shocking, I know. The girls have raided the makeup and it's not a pretty sight. What do you reckon, Cherry? Do you think that Mummy needs some help with her makeup?
Yeah, please help Mummy.
So I'm really excited to give Verity a skincare routine and to give her a great, easy makeup that makes her feel fantastic every single day. Please apply following the link below because we love to have the largest variety of women from all over the world. Hello, Verity, my darling. How are you?
Yeah, really good.
So many women identify with what you said, and not every woman will kind of go to like, I do nothing. I put my hands up. I'm a wet wipes girl.
You get into bad habits, and obviously having 2 young children, baby wipes are around.
Just tell me a little bit pre-children.
I definitely looked after myself a lot more. You know, I'd be getting my eyebrows done, my hair done, my nails, all that good stuff.
You're a Cheshire girl. That's what I love about the
be.
whole county of Cheshire. They make the effort. They dress up. They have their Saturday night out.
It was all about getting ready. Your outfit, your makeup, your hair, everything. Basically then from having children, it just sort of stopped. And I stayed off work for the first 6 years of having children. So you don't really feel the need to wear makeup or get yourself looking nice, so it's just joggers and comfies, and your hair goes by the wayside.
What would we do without the top knot bun? But the thing is, you do go to work, you're a teacher, you have a level of responsibility and the creation of respect by how you present yourself. It's going to be a big amount of how you are with the children, but it's also about how they see you. How does that change from when you're at home? How do you do things differently? Do you put on some makeup? Do you kind of think about wearing colour on your body, or what's it like?
The makeup that I would wear for work is basically what I've got on now, which is not a lot, but it's probably all the wrong things.
It's also a bad screen here because I'm looking thinking, what?
Foundation, a little bit of mascara, and that's it. I've never really been one to wear eyeshadows and things because I just don't really know what would suit.
Did you have friends, Verity, who you felt they know how to do it, I don't know how to do it yet?
We've all started having children, getting married, and going on to that next chapter, and I feel like I've sort of stopped in my tracks and got a bit lost, and I feel like they have blossomed and changed what they're doing, but still are who they were before, whereas I feel a bit like, I don't know what to do.
We're comparing how we're feeling inside with the outward appearance of somebody else. So one thing I just want to say to you right now is you have no idea how happy internally they are. But I also think most importantly for you, Verity, of just that feeling of not feeling lost in yourself, and that's what we want to address today. So are you wearing a MAC foundation?
Yeah.
Are you wearing like Studio Fix or something? No.
Yeah.
You are? Okay. I can sniff it through the ground. But I think that you're wearing a foundation that perhaps you've worn like for 10 years. I don't know.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. And your skin perhaps has changed a bit through hormones, through everything. But, and also perhaps it might have been a makeup you used when you were single and partying, and it was about like more makeup, heavy. And this is like, you want perhaps to not be that stage right now, but it's the only one you know, so you just use it.
That's right. Yeah, definitely. Spot on.
So what I want you to do now is I want us to take off the past and we're going to put on the future.
And I promise I won't use the baby wipes.
I'm just trying to think of the easiest thing for you to use that would do everything in one. Your Good Skin Cleansing Balm from Boots.
Right, perfect.
When you do it, you're going to do it like this. This is a similar product. I'm not delicate with my skin, but you can just take off with what you got there. But the most important thing is just take your makeup off and then clean your skin again. That's like the 101. What are you using right now?
Is it micellar?
Yeah, micellar water. So you're going to get, for sure, in Boots today, please. And you're going to use it before I see you again. Simple cleansing, good skin coming through that you feel good about. Whatever you put on your face is going to just work immediately. I think, look at your skin, Verity. You're a little bit oily and you're a little bit dry on the nose. And you've got a tiny bit of redness. buy a vitamin C. I think you need a glow. So vitamin C is going to brighten your skin. So I'm just going to do the Garden of Wisdom one. Okay, and you literally, it's a serum. Just put it here and then just go like that. How long did that take? Then you maybe want a bit of moisture. You could go to Aldi and get the caviar cream for £6.
Yeah.
How they do it for £6 without packaging, I don't know. But anyway, it's taking you 2 minutes, put a bit on, and you'll be ready for makeup. In the morning, because you've got no makeup on, you still need to clean your face. I know, you didn't think about that one, did you?
You can tell by my face that I don't.
All the toxins and all the kind of fluff comes up. So in the morning, you have what I call this witch's brew. It might be, when your face looks a tiny bit glowy, you've got to get it off, because that, sitting on your skin all day, isn't great.
Okay, perfect. I promise I'll do it.
You're going to look at your skin differently, because you're going to think, maybe I'm loving my skin a bit more. And you've got such wonderful features, You've got proportionality of face. You've got fabulous eyes. When I think you have a little bit of redness, it's very difficult to know, should I wear blusher? I know this because you said this, that you sometimes like a bit of fake tan.
I do, yeah.
Well, what girl in Cheshire does not like a bit of fake tan?
Okay, I mean, my face will tan, but I've got a lot of freckles on my face.
Yeah. It's very tricky when you feel too pale and that paleness makes you think you're tired. So I want to introduce you to a different way of bringing colour to your face. So I'm going to send you a golden glow. It's not going to block your pores. And then when your skincare routine is better, you won't feel that tiredness because you'll be oxygenating your skin. You'll be touching it more. It will say, hello, Verity.
I'd just like to bring back that love for myself and, putting myself forward. And that's what, first. And that's what I said for my New Year's resolution. Obviously, all this stuff's going on at the moment in the world. And I just thought, I need to start looking after myself and be a good, I want to be a good, I've got 2 girls. And it's not just about hiding the way I look, but, sort of embracing it more.
Yeah. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Hey, Verity, what's cooking in Cheshire today?
Hi, Trinny.
Did you get to Boots?
I took a shopping list. I got all that and more. You've opened up a new world to me.
So we sent you stuff. You got it already because the British Post is so brilliant. So we're going to start off and we're going to do a little quick morning base when you're running out to school. So we're going to do that kind of wake up the face moment. I want you to take BFF. And what will happen is as you do this, it will release pigment that becomes the colour of your skin.
Oh, it smells lovely. It
gives you sneaky SPF. But when you wake up feeling tired and you put this on, you just there's a little transformation. Can you see that?
Yeah, already it looks loads better. It feels really nice as well, really, really light.
You're used to those heavier products. And then I'm going to say to you, take Bella, it's a lip glow, chuck it on your lip.
So that one.
Like that, there. And just take the last tiny bit of colour and put it on your cheek. Put it on your cheek, go from your nose to your eye and then see where they meet in the L. You don't teach maths, do you? What's that called? The triangle? No, the axis point.
I'm primary school teaching, so.
And it has a peachy undertone, so moments when you might feel the redness, I still want you to have that flush. So that could be it, but I remember you telling me you wake up and sometimes you feel really pale. So I want you to pick up Gaia and you're just going to go on your forehead. Feel the boniest bit of your forehead first.
Yeah.
That's always where we get burnt when we go in the sun. And just put it there, more of the colour, and then blend the colour out towards your temple and down towards your nose. When I used to let myself tan, my nose always got a bit browner.
Yeah.
So I just want to make that look as real as possible. Do you do art at school? Stippling?
Yes.
Okay, oh, you do, thank God for that. And then just blend it, and you're blending it over, and you're just bringing a bit more colour to that BFF.
Yeah.
That could be like running out the door. That took you how long? That took us 3 minutes.
You can really see the difference, and it feels like I have put all that goodness into my skin as well.
Because I know we talked a little bit about redness, and you do put that base on. So I want to give you a bit more base.
Okay.
And I'm going to get you to pick up this one called De-Stress. I can't think of a more stressful job than being a teacher. What this is going to do is lots of things. It's got Verity's name on it, because for the woman who's never discovered and doesn't know how to spell the word serum, we're going to start with 2 pumps, mush them together in your finger, go round, and maybe focus a bit on where there's more redness.
Yeah.
2 seconds of just hi skin. And then what's happening is it's giving you can see the coverage is greater than the previous product.
Yes.
And you can build that up.
Sounds amazing.
You'll just notice your skin feels really well and plump. Do you feel there's anywhere that if you were going out, you think, I haven't got enough coverage?
The only thing I would say is I've obviously got a friend on my face. Everything else just feels amazing. And you can see my skin, so I can still see my freckles. Whereas before it was just I was putting, a brown mask on.
And I think it's really like freckles are something to be celebrated and joyous. Sometimes we remove them and I think that's sad. So do you have something in a pot? And this is called Just a Touch. Get Lily and just go on to your friend. So usually I tap where it really needs it, and then I'll go around with my finger and I'll just blend away into my skin so that I've got most of the coverage on that one section, but I'm not then wiping it off with my finger afterwards. Is you really get the warmth of your fingers to make the product sit beautifully and become a part of your skin.
Yeah, already that looks better.
Now, do you have Miracle Blur there?
Yes, I've seen.
I want to describe to you how this works because you're a young'un and you don't really need aspects of what Miracle Blur does because it can work on anything to reduce the appearance of lines. But also, if people have a real excess T-zone and they feel during the day that grows, does that happen to you? And if so, place it where that grows during the day. Mine will grow around here. So you put it on and it will really mattify, but also on your forehead, you've got, little lifelines. Tap into those and you put that product in like polyfiller, you will actually reduce how they look and it becomes totally invisible.
I'm already blown away. It looks so good.
It's good, isn't it?
Oh, it's amazing. I feel like I've just put like lots of moisturiser and goodness and my skin's going, yes, this is amazing.
I know your skin is because it's been so neglected.
It's been so deprived.
So now it's going, hey, thank you. I want to go straight to blusher because you have redness in your cheek and we've now toned that down. Lady J.
Yep.
There. And then just put it in your two fingers. And then I want you to just tap gently the little bit of colour and then with your clean finger, blend that little bit of colour. But what I want it to do when you look in the mirror and you're applying this, the way you know you've put it in the right place is when your eyes just start to pop a bit more. I want you to put the tiniest bit just on the eyeball. So we just built up a little bit of a relationship with those colours. Just a soupçon.
Yeah.
Now I want you to pick up Mystery, which is your neutral eye shade. And when we do like a neutral buildable colour, I start in the middle of my eyeball. That's the way I know I won't make a mistake, where I'm depositing most of the colour. And then I gently go out, feeling, when my eyes are closed, Verity, the whole shape of my eyeball down to my lash line. And then when I feel I've deposited the main part, I then gently go up into the under part of my brow bone and I push that colour in a bit and I go round a bit. Don't go too far down past your eyebrow ending. So you've got just a little flicker of colour.
Yeah, lovely.
Great. And Mystery is such a pretty colour, but for you, because you're sort of grey-green, it just brings out that fleck. I think we're going to make our eyes a bit sexier.
Okay.
Okay, I'm on. Well, you take Desire. And I want you now to take a little bit in a finger. Just go back and forth slightly on the outer bit of your eyelid more, like this. So that when you open your eye, there's some colour coming out.
Well, and this is the one thing that I always stay clear of is eye makeup because it always terrifies me.
It could be scary, but I think you're doing a very good job.
This looks great.
So what I want you to do now is there's one brush, which is this shape. I'm just going to start in the middle of my eyelash line. You can go to the other side. I always like go side to side and build up as opposed to do one eye perfectly and then try and match the other eye. And that's how I think you can get eyes done more evenly. On the lash line and with just the remaining bit, very gently connect the dots. So you're going to go into that real corner of your eye and feel just the very tip of the brush and then just really gently come into your eyelash line. So you're not doing a heavy line, it's like you're gently grazing the eyelash lower line and just coming gently into the middle. And now you've sort of deposited most of it. It might still look a bit of a hard line and we're going to clean that and soft it up and fuzz it. So we're going to change the brush to this fuzzy brush.
That one.
And I just want you to look up and just, Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear, Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. So there's just, you're setting your eye, but you're not seeing the dark under eye. You're just seeing your eye colour pop out. And then do the same on the top. and blend it in, and you kind of go in this Y, and it's just going to blend out elements of the colour you've put near your lash line on the top, and just go in gentle circular motions over the eyelid. And how high you bring up the colour is about the shape of your eye, Verity. So you've got quite nice real estate on your eyes, so you can afford to think, would I just, do I want to have it smoky and staying all around here, or do I want to really get to a stage where I take my clean finger and I just soften that connection between my brow bone? So do you feel they're a little bit smoky, or do you feel you want to be more smoky?
I feel like I've gone in quite gentle because I was quite afraid of doing it. I could probably build it up a little bit more.
So Lovers, do you see, is sort of a shade which is a little bit deeper, because you've now got a sort of base in which to work on. It's not scary to just plump such a dark colour by itself. And you're just building up that smokiness. Feeling it now?
Oh, I love it.
Okay, great. All right, so.
Yeah, perfect.
We're kind of done. Have you done mascara?
Yeah, I've got mascara.
Okay, so put your mascara on.
Okay.
Great. So you've got one called Sacha. Like, I would love you to feel you can do a great lip. Has got 3D pearl in it. So you need to go in and say hi. So when you put your brush in, I go in and I go squidgy. Like those kids when they attack the paints and you have to clean them up afterwards. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
But just go 3/4 of the way along. Because if you want to make your lips the most, leaving the sides softer puts all that colour in the front. So it can work really well.
No, I like that trick.
That this colour and the consistency will make your lips look really full, and you can build it up, and it's just a beautiful colour when you have like a clean eye, maybe mystery on its own, and that. If I just build it up and bold it for you just so you can see, it gets to a fab colour.
Yeah, lovely.
But I want you to pat it down because we're doing a slight smoky look today. So I just want that as a base of our colour, and then we're going to put Dido on top.
Okay.
So just feel you have like a stain of that shade. It's lip and cheek. So you start off, put some on the lip, like a lip balm, and it's lovely. One of my favourite things with a smoky eye. And then I want you to get some of it, and I want you to put it at the higher end of your blusher, and it's just going to kind of give this sheer shimmer to your cheek in the right place, because it's going to give that glow to skin as if you've just had the best sex. Your hormones aren't playing up and you just think, oh my God, that glow. You know that feeling when we wake up and we think we never need to wear makeup again. It's a very rare feeling for me. But
yeah, it is.
When we have it, we all know that feeling as a woman, don't we? So then always at the end, I look at myself and I think, okay, is there a balance of colour in my makeup? Do I need to go as tanned as I would have done with a fake tan when there was nothing else supporting me?
Like you say, it's that whole thing of it's glowing, whereas before with the makeup I was using, it didn't enhance what I'd got. It just sort of like masked it, but probably not very well.
You know what? It probably did mask it well because that's what those products are good at. But it's whether it still gives you that energy in your skin. And I think that's what you've been missing.
I can feel the difference. Whereas normally when I put my makeup on, like you say, it's that whole feeling of it goes patchy straight away, and by the end of the day you look at your face and you think, oh my gosh, have I been walking around like that? Because it looks nothing like how it looked in the morning at all. Whereas like you say, this it just sits so nicely.
It gives me such joy, Verity, to just see you seeing your skin in a different light. It's the most joyful thing. It's the thing that when I think of why I developed all these products, it's about giving women that feeling. The va-va-voom.
I certainly will be having some sort of date night.
Yeah, for sure. Get on some Zoom calls.
Definitely.
Darling, it's been a joy. And God, I hope one day I get back to Cheshire because I had the funnest time there.
Just to have this one-to-one with you, it's really helped me. And yeah, I'm just really, really grateful. Thank you.
Oh, darling, I'm so happy to get you on a new journey.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
All right. Bye.
See you. Bye.
Loved it, and I just love that reaction of hers of like seeing herself differently, seeing her skin differently.
And certainly when I go back to work next week, I'm excited to go back and to, start looking after myself and putting the makeup on and trying all the different looks. It's going to be a new chapter, I feel like, now for me, definitely.
Do you think Verity's going to rethink her routine? Oh, yes.
Okay, so the girls have just got back. And Pepper, what do you think of Mummy's makeup?
It's great.
Oh, thank you. What do you think, Cherry?
Great.
It's great.
Lovely.
Yeah.
And gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, girls. What do we say to Trinny?
Thank you. I'm excited to go on YouTube.